everybody, how are you guys doing? Today I'm going to do Talking with Tuesday. I know I'm in the same outfit as Monday, but can't sleep, so it's officially Tuesday, so might as well start it, right? And as you guys see, I'm so exhausted, like I should just go to sleep, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm really trying to explain to you guys, I guess, sorry, where I have been. I know I haven't been around for like the past month, and even the past 2 months before that were kind of rough, but I prefer to keep a happy face than a sad one. So basically, I guess we can title this Where Have I Been? And even though I don't have to really tell you guys anything or tell you where I've been or the truth, I think me telling the truth is really going to help others from their point of view, like also how they're in my situation. I think it is going to help people, and maybe if there are people out there who need help, understanding, or even from my point of view or his point of view, that maybe you guys can comment below or come to us or inbox us or anything, and I'll be able to make more videos if you want towards it. Other than that, this might be the only one for talking about it. But yeah, so let's get to it. So I think like 3 weeks ago, basically last month, Monty had, like, I guess they call it an episode, and he had his first breakdown, and basically, we went through this whole process, and just, I don't know, let's just call it a process. Basically, his outcome was that he has schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is basically when you confuse reality with like your thoughts or voices. I don't know how to explain it, but I understand it. Maybe I'll just search up the definition for you guys right now, because I don't know how to word it, but I understand it, you know what I mean, because I'm the one, you know what I mean, helping him with it. So let's search it up right now, you guys. It says schizophrenia is a severe brain disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. So, I don't know how else to explain it. Let's see right here, Wikipedia, even though it's not the best site. Schizophrenia, or is a mental disorder often characterized by abnormal social behavior and failure to recognize what is real. Common symptoms include false beliefs, unclear or confused thinking, auditory hallucinations, reduced social engagement and emotional expression, and lack of motivation. So, basically, from what I know, they believe it's genetic. Well, most likely it's genetic. And sorry, I'm itching my leg. As you guys know, Monty's adopted, so he doesn't know. Well, we know that his biological dad had some issues, but basically that's how they're gonna determine it. That's where most likely he got it from, and it is hard. Like, I don't know. I don't want to cry, but it is hard. Like, I've cried, I think, as soon as he got out. I really thought things were gonna be back to normal, and they really aren't, and they won't be for a while. Schizophrenia is something you live with for the rest of your life, and I don't know how to explain it. It's hard. It is. As soon as he got home out of the hospital, I thought, like I said, things would go back to normal, and that, I don't know, I guess I really didn't think it through. So when he got home, it felt like distance. As you guys know, me and Monty were close, and we were like basically best friends. Even if he did me wrong, I always saw him. I will always see Monty as a best friend, whether things go good or bad, that's how I see him first, as my best friend. So, yeah, so basically, I thought, we would be close. We were close, and I thought that's how we would be, back to normal. And they're not. Sometimes it feels like it's a distance. It's gotten better over, the longer he's been home. He's been home. It just turned 2 weeks Wednesday, turning 2 weeks Wednesday. So that would be 2 weeks he's been home, and he's getting better. He is, but as oh, you see my cat. It does, I guess, affect your life. Right now I'm taking the break, pushing the brakes, and pumping the brakes. That's how they say it. And putting a pause on life. Right now I'm not working, and sometimes financially hard. Good thing I saved. Maybe it is God's plan. That I did save, and it's helping us. It's getting us through right now, and it's hard to say I'm grateful, but I guess I'm thankful that if this was gonna happen to him anyway, that I'm thankful that I'm the one helping him and taking care of him. And I guess I say I'm thankful because I can't see anybody else understanding him like I do. Like I said, we're like best friends, and even now it does get hard. And out of the doctors and the therapists that we talk to and stuff, they basically, they're like, like kind of impressed like by the support that he's receiving by me and stuff. Like, we had hard moments when he first came out. I was like, I did cry. I'm not gonna lie. I cried at least for a week, almost a week straight, every night, because it is hard. It's it's not the person who you used to be with. But I mean, I'm not gonna give up on him. I can't. It's not me. There are people, not our people, but there's people out there who believe like, like, you don't want to waste your life, or you don't want to be taking care of somebody forever, which I understand. Like, I can't do it forever, but it's only been not even a month since he's got out, and I'm not gonna up and leave my own husband. Granted, some days we're gonna feel distant, some days we're gonna feel close, but he's actually getting better. I'm grateful that Monty's, knock on wood, Monty's isn't super severe. I know there are people out there that have it worse, but it might not seem bad, but it is, because it's not who he used to be. Like, it feels like a whole different person. He used to be outgoing, and now he doesn't like hanging out with people. You know what I mean? So people who have it or know somebody who have it will understand. But yeah, I feel like throughout this, if there are people out there that need support, you guys, like I said, I can talk to you guys, or, maybe we can help each other out, because I'm still learning. I think him having it actually is turning me into a better person, I can say, because I don't watch what I say. I guess you can say I can be a bitch sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like a loving bitch. But it's making me realize that, maybe I should like tone my voice down, or my language or something. I don't know. But it's making me, I've always been a patient person, but I think this is making me more patient, and especially, in the career that I want to be in, which is registered nursing. So I feel like I could be a good caretaker. Like I said, me and Monty are close throughout this whole process. He's trusted me. I've been his voice throughout the whole part. I know he's going to have to gain his own voice and talk for himself, but at the moment, he's still new to everything, and he's big into religion. Basically, it's just, this whole thing changes a person, and it also changes the person, like the relationship you have with people. And with that, I'm proud of him. He's come a long way from when he first had his episode and stuff. So if you watch this, babe, I am proud of you. You are like changing in a good way. You're understanding it more. I'm grateful that you take your medicines, and I help him with that, by the way. Like, you have to really keep an eye on things more, and view things from his perspective or that person's perspective. I think there are people in the world who don't understand it and don't really understand what they're doing, or probably I'm pretty sure that you get frustrated or they get on your nerves sometimes, but you can't be that way. And I'm not saying like baby the person, but you don't have to be rude to that person either. Take your aggression. I understand as a caretaker that like I said, we're human too, and so are they, and just because they have something doesn't make them any different. It's just something they're born with, and it's just like we're gonna have different point of views, and because we see things, normally in reality, while at times they're gonna feel a certain way. They might feel paranoid, they might think this or that, but you gotta let them know that it's okay. It's part of what they have, and I think that's what's getting Monty through it. Like, some thoughts he tells me, and like they're not. I don't know how to explain it. They're not the best of thoughts. They're not, but when he tells me them, he trusts me. I give him, a trusting talk, and I let him know that what he thinks it's not gonna affect me. It doesn't make me view him in a different way or in a bad way, because most of you guys know that people who do have the thoughts or hear voices or think things, they're most likely going to be negative. So when he has thoughts or something, like, I ask him to tell me, sometimes he will, sometimes he won't, but when he does, I don't judge him on it. I'm not like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, okay babe, well, this is part of what you have, just think of other things, and that's what you're gonna have to do. I know this is a long ass video and I didn't want to get into everything, but I just feel like from my point of view I can help other people. From his point of view, most likely you guys won't understand it or hear from him maybe in the future when he feels 100%, but right now he's still new to things. He doesn't care for people or probably talking about this either, but with me and him and my cousin, we're actually pretty close. So for us it's nothing, or sometimes it's hard to, even me as his wife, it's sometimes, it's hard to get things out of him or for him to tell me things, but eventually it comes out, and I let him do that willingly. And when he does, I don't treat him any different. I just let him know that it's part of schizophrenia and ways to get through it. So like I said, I didn't want to get into depth about it, but I did, and I could just go on about this forever, because I think he changed my life. Like, it's crazy to say that, but I think he opened my eyes to a whole different world that I didn't know that I could see. And I don't know, I always love him, and I always love you, Monty. Whether things get good or bad, who knows? We can't tell the future from now, but right now I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to leave you, and I will love you, because like I said, you're no different. You just view differently. So I guess that's it for now. That's basically what I've been doing the past month, and that's why I haven't been focusing on videos either. So yeah, so now I'm trying to get back into things now that I'm home basically all the time. I'm going to start making videos, like I said. I took down other videos and how I was starting this, because you guys are mostly going to view me, so since it is just being Chelly, when you guys will see Monty here, and you guys will see him here and there. He has his moments where he's outgoing, but then it can switch in a matter of seconds. So like I said, if you guys see him, say hi or something. But yeah, so you guys will see him here and there, but you guys won't see him talking as we did before, like us together to you guys. So yeah, like I said, you guys will see him here and there, so don't worry. Thank you guys for understanding. Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm sorry for not making videos, because it's not easy, but I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and supporting me, and you guys have been like really sweet so far, no. But you guys have been really sweet on my channel, so I want to thank you guys for that. And if you guys want, like I said, just comment if you guys have questions or anything. But I'm willing to help people out because, like I said, there's two views to this, and all I can tell you is my view and how I'm handling this, and I think I'm handling it pretty well. So thank you guys for watching and understanding. Bye.